Detail our radio, your fashion, your lifestyle, your music, get plugged in with Fathom Got the Juice, live from the Unruly Spring Ground Studio. Y'all know what time it is, man. It's homecoming season, and it's also Breezy Bowl week in the DMV, and right now I'm sitting with the man that's actually controlling the vibes and doing a great job of it. Before Chris touched that stage, DJ Fresh is in the building, man. What's good?
Yeah, what up, Fathom? How we doing?
I'm good. How's life, man?
Life is good.
Life is great.
Life is great.
You're a busy man.
Hey.
You must hate your bed, man. You hate your bed or you love money. I don't know which one it is. Every time I look up, you on the road somewhere.
Hey, man, it's a blessing. It could be worse.
It could be worse. How worse could it be at this one?
You couldn't be doing nothing.
That's right. That's right. It's a lot of DJs not doing nothing.
Hey.
How did you get in the position that you're in at this moment in your life?
I know everybody expecting me to say, like, consistency.
Yeah, all that. Please don't give me that.
Nah. Along with that, I was on tour with Lil Baby and Chris Brown when they did the One of Them Ones tour. And to be graceful about it, Chris Brown they saw what I was doing over there on that side, and they kind of was just like, hey, we like that. Come do that for us. And that's kind of really how it happened. You know, the graceful way of saying it. And, we've been stuck ever since.
That's hard. That's hard. Now, when did you realize you had the talent to do what you do?
I said when I was like 14 going on 15. I was always into music anyway. I started off singing, you know.
You sing?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I was doing R&B and, I was popular where I was living at the time, which was in Louisville. I was Louisville, Kentucky, rather. You know, where
you from
Bryson
Kentucky?
Yeah, that's where I'm really from.
Wait, you from Kentucky?
Yeah.
Didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah. So I went to high school there. I was in the band. I played ball, and I was popular. So, one of the guys I know, he was like, hey, man, you should start, throwing parties. Like, started helping me promote and everything like that. You got influence. So did that. Ended up started DJing. And the rest is history. I was all self-taught, too. Nobody taught me how to DJ.
Nobody taught you how to DJ?
No.
And you just self-taught what, like YouTube videos and all that?
Nah, YouTube wasn't like, you wasn't really learning. It wasn't YouTube University then.
Oh, yeah.
It was just like you go into the club, you watch the DJ, see what he do, you try to do it. It was one of those.
Damn. So how do we get from Louisville, Kentucky to like one of the biggest DJs in the world at this point? Because that's kind of unheard of.
Man, I was rocking all the, fast forward a little bit, I go to Kentucky State University.
Okay.
And the Kappas were having a party, and there was a couple DJs on campus at the time, and they wasn't really, I guess they were, people were tired of them, so I came in as a freshman, and the Kappas was, the young Kappas had a chance to throw a party, but they wanted to get their own DJ. Now, they never had heard me DJ. Like, nobody at college had ever heard me DJ.
Mm-hmm.
So they was like, man, we got to try something new. So I was like, look, man, just book me, bro. I got it. Like, I got it. It was like, man, we ain't never heard you. I was like, bro, just trust me, I'm good. Like, so they was like, we gonna do it. So they ended up booking me. I did the Kappa Code Red party, shot the Sean, shot the Moten, and then after that, it was takeover.
It was up.
Yeah.
When did you realize it was time to get out of Kentucky?
Immediately.
Oh shit.
Immediately. after I, went through college. I didn't finish it, but I went. So,
Oh, it's like me. Yeah, I definitely got out of there.
Everything happened for a reason. So, that was just part of my story. But once I got to a point where I was like, all right, man, these college parties ain't really it no more. That's how I ended up going to Cincinnati. And then from Cincinnati is when it was just lit.
You got lit in Cincinnati?
Yeah.
What's in Cincinnati to get lit off of? Like, how do you get lit in Cincinnati?
When you the one, it's easy to get that way. And I can say that because I came at a time where there were, loads of DJs, but I was coming in where DJs weren't talking on the mic at that time. I mimicked my style from guys from New York, and I came up watching DJs that talked on the mic. So when I went to Cincinnati, they were hiring hosts. Like, you had a DJ and then you had a host. So when I came in doing both at the same time, it was like, well, we ain't got to hire a host because he do both of them. And then it was one of those things where they stopped hiring hosts, they stopped booking certain DJs, and I kind of took over the whole market, not just like one club. I was DJing everything, and that kind of put me at the top of the totem pole.
Damn. And who found you in Cincinnati that was like, dog, we gotta get you out of here?
I wouldn't say nobody just per se found me, but I was at we can go, rewind back to the story where I had to leave Kentucky. So I was at a standstill where, I was low key like on the verge of being homeless, and so I had met some guys in Kentucky one night at a homecoming party. I was DJing. We were sitting in the same room, but we were going to the same place. And I'm telling them like, I'm that guy out here. And they kind of looking at me like, yeah, okay. Because I didn't look like, that guy. So they're telling me like, hey, we like the #1 promoters in Cincinnati, but they don't look like the #1 person. You know what I'm saying? So we ended up going to the same party. But I rode with him. I didn't even know him. So I ended up riding with him. And the line was like long. Like it was like super long. Like on some Breezy Bowl. It was long. And I was like, look, man, this is what we're going to do. Just park over here. We're going to walk past the line, and we're going to walk straight in. They was like, nah, like, we don't want to, we don't want to do that, thinking I'm like lying, like I'm scared, So we end up going. Sure enough, we walked past. They opened the door. They handed me the mic. I walked in. We walked past everybody, and I started DJing. So I made friends with them. So now, fast forward to like, down there being homeless, I called them up like, look, man, I know y'all really don't know me like that, but I'm trying to get a change of scenery. If you let me move with you, I promise you, I'll pay you back for everything. But I know that I could take over this market. I got what it takes. Then let me move with them. I took over, and the rest is history.
That's tough. Dang, that's bold to say like, yo, just let me live with y'all for a little while. And I was homeless in college though. Like, yeah, I was couch surfing and all that. So I definitely get it. Where like, you got the and you paid them back.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, you still cool with them?
Yes.
That's tough. That's tough.
I was just with them.
That's tough. Who on your Mount Rushmore DJs? Like I know you came up watching. Who your top 4 all time for DJs?
When it comes to technicality, fan wise, I'm a fan of DJ Jazzy Jeff. Just because of the culture and what it is, and the way he changed the game, especially for mixtapes, DJ Drama.
Okay.
I got to put DJ Drama up there. If we're talking about consistency, crowd control, showmanship, you know what I'm saying? Kid Capri. And then lastly, if we speaking about the full total package, production, everything like that, I gotta say Don Cannon.
Cannon, man, that's a good 4. You know, I didn't know Cannon DJed until somebody told me.
Yeah, no, he fine.
Yeah, I know he produced, but that's a good 4. That's definitely a good classic 4. Y'all have how you think the landscape has changed with the DJing?
It's changed much because the technology has made it easier for people. I came up in the early era. I used vinyl as well as I was in the CD era where I had books of CDs, 100 different CDs with different mixes and different songs. Put one CD in, headphones, wasn't no auto tune, and there wasn't no auto track, and there wasn't no sync button.
Like I hear so much about this sync button. People hate that sync button.
I don't hate it. I'm not one of them guys that hate it, especially if you if you on a fire set and you got to just, you got to really take off, then the sync is there to help you for that reason. But I think people just abuse the sync button.
Okay.
And, especially when Serato came out with stems, they feel like just because it's the same tempo, they can take the words out and take the beat out, and it's just supposed to match. That's where the abuse of the sync button comes in. I'm not shunning it. Teach his own. But,
do you see the often the division between the old DJs and new DJs?
Yeah, often.
What's your thoughts about that?
I mean, everything changes. Everything changes. You got to adapt to it. Music changes. Cooking changes. DJing changes. Movies changes. Everything in life is changing. Either you're going to roll with the punches and adapt to it, or it'll pass you by. Something, and you can still have those few words like, man, I'm sticking to the original, and this is what it is. Well, that's it for you. Everything is changing. Technology, the clubs, all of that. So, you got to roll with it or get rolled over. You
feel like DJing is still as powerful as it once was, as it comes to the music?
Yes, more now. Because, and I think that comes from, there was a big swing in music when they started playlisting. Everybody was like, "Oh, you got to get your music on this playlist. You got to get," but playlists don't necessarily correlate within the club or people in real life. Like you can put a song on a playlist and you can say, "Hey, we played this that many times," but you don't. It doesn't beat the feeling of playing your record in front of people and they're seeing your reaction. It's not the same. Playlisting isn't selling tickets. Like that is just not doing that.
It's not. Playlist is not even. It's not like it's not putting ass in seats
at all.
You ever did radio?
I did. I was Radio 1.
For real?
WIZF in Cincinnati.
Oh, that's hard. That's hard. You still feel like radio still got the same power, or it's losing it?
It depends on what you're in it for. Like I feel like hits have radio power. I think people are now. It's a lot of syncing with iPhones and people listening to what they want to hear in their cars. But if you got a hit and you're playing it to radio and you're doing what you need to do to get it spun and everything like that, I think there's power in that. But I don't think it's what it used to be. I think there was a big shift from when everybody was looking to get their song on the radio. Like that was I'm not as young as people think I am, so it's like I've seen a lot of different eras, and there was a time where, having your song on the radio was almost like the top of the totem pole.
It was a big deal.
Like, oh, what? We about to play your song on the radio. Now it's like, okay, that's cool, but people are asking who's listening to the radio, So, to really answer your question, I feel like there's power in radio when you do it correctly and you have a hit record. But as far as influence in radio, I don't see it as strong as it used to be. But there's an avenue to change that. You just got to get the right people doing it.
Gotta get the right people doing it, man. Radio. So me and you probably around the same age. I'm a avid fan of radio, supporter of radio. Now I don't listen to it. I'm more listening to podcasts when I'm in the car. Naturally, I'm on the phone. But I definitely feel like they gotta find a way to get a little younger.
Most definitely.
They gotta get a little younger. I understand. Yo, you love.
That was it.
Yeah, like yo, you love your job. I get it, but it has to be an elevation point for some of our OGs, some of our vets. I'm big on. I'm not with. A lot of people just want people to. They need to retire or they need to get out the way. They're in the way. Like I'm not a big fan of that because a lot of them help build this culture that we have, so they deserve their respect, their flowers, and compensation. What I'm saying is we need to have some type of mentorship, some type of guidance role where they be able to stay in and help and assist the right way. Because a lot of people get in and don't know how to do it the right way, and now you messing up and it's just a mess. So that's the fear. Like whoever they let in, they mess it up. They like, yo, we not really trying to give nobody else the shot. So now you fighting, and you got a lot of youngins that's talented that's not getting a shot because somebody before you messed up, and they don't want to get nobody the shot no more. You know what I'm saying? So
no, definitely. Well, speaking of that, like that's what I'm doing to, like, change the DJ culture. I'm probably young. My days are running together, but I think I'm about on like show 46 or 47.
God damn.
And that's including overseas too. But every city, I've brought up another DJ. Like,
so I peeped that. I want to salute you for that because that's major. Because a lot of people wouldn't do that.
No,
a lot of people wouldn't do that. How, like, you had to get, when you gave them that idea, you had to like, what did they think when you was like, yo, I want to let somebody else come up and DJ my set?
In all fairness, that was my choice.
Oh, like, shit.
I kind of, when it comes to that portion of the show, I do that. That's me. I don't have to have a say-so. I don't have to.
Damn. That's tough.
I don't have to ask them to do that because they know what I do and they know what it entails. Do whatever you need to do what you've been doing. So if it takes getting another DJ, do that. If you need to get another mic, do that. If you need us to put something up, do that. So, they've given me that, the team as well as Chris has given me the opportunity to be like, do whatever you need to do to make sure that you keep doing what you've been doing. So
that's tough.
That's hard.
Cause you had my guy Matty Ice down in Florida. You had Matty, man. Matty FaceTime me and everything. I said, oh, Matty ain't playing.
Yeah, Matty my boy.
He lied to us, man.
He did? Oh, man. Matty lied?
Matty my boy, man.
He said it was his birthday?
No, not him.
Oh, man.
No, you talking about Miami. You talking about Miami. Nah,
he was in Orlando. Yeah,
hey.
Matty swindled, though? Oh, man, Matty swindled.
No, but I tell you, Matty was the reason we wasn't talking in the room.
Hey, yo. Hey, dog. You had Camo.
Camo, heavy hitter.
Who else you got coming up these next two? You got two more here.
You know what? I ain't gonna lie to you. When it came to that, I kind of was gonna go continue with Cam because he did such a good job.
That nigga's nice.
That
And y'all both from Kentucky.
yeah, no, we from the same place.
Oh, shit.
He did such a good job that ain't no need to fix something that's not broken. You know?
Okay.
And I had DJs that reached out.
I'm sure.
And I'm like, no disrespect to y'all. I love y'all. Y'all see what I'm doing because people are seeing it now,
yeah.
and now I'm getting a lot of more attention from it, and everybody feels like they deserve that shot. But I'm gonna be honest. I've put some people up there, and the lights have blinded them, and I mean that in both sense, like. In the physical sense, in the literal sense, like in the what am I trying to say? In the
stage was too big.
Basically,
yeah.
But that is I'm talking about, bro. It's like, yeah, I'm ready. I can do this.
Mm-hmm.
You talk them through it. You give it to them, and they get up there and they freeze. Like, it's just they see all the people. I had a guy tell me, he's like, man, it was just too many people, man. I was like,
damn,
that's cool, but I get it. And I'm not, I don't go shun them on my
yeah, I get that.
It's set up to where there's like, listen, all you got to do is just follow the program. Your people are gonna see you. And whether you say two things or whether you play one song, they're going to say you killed it because it's your people.
Yeah.
And I want to make sure that they know that I rock with you and that you rock with me and that this is your city. And you know what I mean? So when you go DJ and you do these promoters and they be like, hey, man, I just did the Breezy Bowl. And, just make yourself look good, man. I want you to look good and feel good about your position and know that this is possible. It's attainable. Anybody can do it.
You think you think it's time for y'all to have a union?
Nah,
no.
Not me. I don't think we reached that point yet because there's a lot of work that other people need to do before they can feel like
there we go.
They should be part of the union.
There we go.
You know what I'm saying?
There we go.
So
now we talking.
Yeah, I'm not with that part yet.
Your favorite tour you've gone on thus far outside of Breezy Bowl? Because you've been on some tours.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, you have.
Tours. I would say. My very first tour.
What was that one?
Which was Under the Influence with Wiz Khalifa.
Oh shit!
It was 2014. Wiz Khalifa, Jeezy, Tyga, Sage the Gemini, DJ Drummer, Rich Homie Quan, rest his soul, my brother.
Rest in peace, Rich Homie. His birthday was just the other day.
Yeah. I was there. We went crazy. And that was when I met Uzi Vert before he became Uzi Vert. So I've been knowing Uzi Vert for a long time. So that's when he was, running around with Drama, Cannon. That was building him up to be who they were. They was, that's when Generation Now was really becoming a thing. Like before they dropped the label and everything. So, that was my eye opener to the industry. It made me feel like this is what I want to do until I can't do it no more.
I love that. Your craziest tour story, man. Your craziest tour story. Craziest thing that happened while on tour.
Oh, yeah.
Don't shake your head, dog. No.
So the craziest thing is like, it's a series of stuff that always happens, but the one topic is people always come up and be like, I'm with Fresh. Like, in different cities and different places, they always be like, yeah, we with DJ Fresh. And they, like, I might have met him before, but I don't be knowing him. So we were in St. Louis.
Oh, he remember this.
Yeah, because it was crazy. So we were in the hotel lobby before we go to the venue, and there was these guys like looking at us. So we try to figure out like what's up with them, like what are they on? So they end up coming up like, yeah, man, we got some clothes for you. Like we just want to give you some clothes, whatever like this. But we don't never see them for. We don't even know how they know we're here. So boom, like yeah, we exchange numbers or whatever. We get to the venue. Like that, I think that next day we get to the venue, the guy was like, yeah, man, I dropped the clothes off for you at the hotel or whatever. I'm like, cool. Now this guy's crippled too. He's like on a walker, like and in a wheelchair. Like
damn.
He's doing both of them. So
walker and wheelchair.
So we
nuts.
get to the venue and we starting the show or whatever. They've been trying to get in the whole time. Now AT, he's my manager, so he's out there like, listen, thanks for the clothes. But we don't got no tickets for y'all. Like, we're not. I don't care who you talk to. No matter how many times I see you, I can't get you in. They say okay. Boom. We go on about our business. We get into the show. I'm with Chris now. I did my set. Everybody's gone. Me and Chris is on stage. I get to my first break. Security like, hey man, come here. I'm like, okay, boom. He's like, you know this man? I look at him. It's a dude with a big camera. I'm like, I don't know him. Like, I don't know. I've never seen this man before in my life. He's like, yeah, man, here go your number right here. Sure enough, it was my number, but I don't know how he got it because I never seen this. He's like, yeah, I was with, I don't remember his name, but the cripple guy. He's like, I was with him. He said it was good to come shoot. He said, you said, come shoot. And I was like, nah, bro, I don't know you. So long story short, the cripple guy comes in with a cart, like a golf cart with like 6 people on it. Pull up to the side of the stage.
What?
On the side, he's inside the venue on the side of the stage in the golf cart. Like, yeah, we were fresh, man. I'm like, never invited him, never nothing. Like, so they kind of put me on ice for that. Like, they was like, yeah, bro, we can't. You got to chill a couple shows, man. I'm like, man, I don't even know these people. Like, it was crazy.
Damn.
People be doing a lot, man.
Those that's listening, stop trying to swindle your way. Please, man. Please. Y'all don't realize how crazy y'all make that person look when y'all not sanctioned. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get y'all trying to do what y'all trying to do, but when y'all do that and the person don't even know, dog, you putting their situation in jeopardy. Like, I think people don't be understanding that. They don't understand that at all. Dang, that's crazy. Cripple and in a wheelchair. That's a bit nuts. A walker and a wheelchair?
Walker and a wheelchair.
And then pull up on a golf cart. Man, that man had game. What's on your playlist right now before I let you go, man? What you turning up to?
I ain't gonna lie. I don't really do too much turning up because I'm an R&B person. Like, I'm solely
and you go R&B. Nuts on this R&B shit.
I'm an R&B guy, but
I'm glad you said that. You see, Lori? You see, Lori? He an R&B guy. So I have this artist back here. She raps and sings, but she don't really like to do the singing thing. So I gotta fight her to do the singing.
Now listen, that's where it's at. I ain't gonna lie to you. Rapping is fire, but if you can sing, it's a lot. I think it's a lot more money in singing than rapping. But I'm gonna tell you, but you can do both. You good. But that singing. Listen, man, I'm about to do the Brandy and Monica tour. I guess I jumped the gun, but I'm about to do the Brandy and Monica tour after I do Breezy Bowl. Like, literally, there's no break in between.
So I saw that. I was looking. I'm like, damn, when do Breezy Bowl end? Because I saw that Brandy and Monica joint about to start.
So it was supposed to end on the 18th, but now it's ending on the 16th. So on the 17th, I go straight to Brandy and Monica. So it's 16th Chris Brown, 17th and 18th Brandy and Monica. But to answer your question on my playlist, I got Kirk Franklin, God's Property album.
Oh man, GP, are you with me?
Oh yeah, we have a church. We ain't going nowhere. And and I got Hezekiah Walker and the Love Fellowship Crusade Choir Live in Atlanta album. And then of course, Joe Tank, which is one of my favorite artists, and 80s R&B essentials.
My man is tapped. And I love that, man. Keep God with you.
No, sure.
I love that. We got a little gift for you before I let you up out of here.
Okay, can't wait to see it.
Now, you already got one gift from us. I already know. I heard Flo drop you off something yesterday.
Who? Did they? Drop me off something?
He dropped you off something, didn't he?
Who?
Flo ain't dropped you off not yesterday? Or Sunday?
No.
For real?
Who? Flo? Oh, he did. Good God almighty.
You don't like them?
Yes, that's why I said.
You know what I mean? Courtesy of other people here at DTLR, we had to make sure, you was straight up there. Keep doing great things. Let the people know where to follow you at.
Hey, man, y'all know what it is. I am DJ Fresh on everything. I am DJ Fresh, spelled correctly, no spaces.
Listen, man, y'all know what's up. Catch that, man. Look, this tour is pretty much wrapped up. Still got Wednesday and Thursday. But also, Brandy and Monica, the Boys Mine tour with a bunch of people on it. That lineup is crazy. I know Money Long is on there. They added some other people. That should be a lot of fun. That's a date night, all right? Listen, y'all know how we do it, man. I hate DTLR, man. Phantom got the juice. Fresh is in the building. The whole squad is here. Let's go.